if you are to go by research at Rutgers University in Newark in US, we have to discredit willpower in giving up certain habits. See, if you look at de-addiction as one of the areas of concern, see, if you think a person can use his willpower to refrain from liquor, you're probably mistaken, because this willpower may not help him refrain from that habit for long. Pretty soon he might slip into the habit again. So using willpower to refrain from something is called a synchronic regulation. So this synchronic regulation does not actually work as per research at Rutgers. What works is diachronic regulation, means instead of one habit, you pick up an alternative habit, which may not be a bad habit. So for de-addiction, what you do is you start another habit, which may be less harmful intake of something. So the diachronic regulation is the only possibility. According to research at Rutgers, there is no such thing as synchronic regulation or using your willpower to refrain from anything. It's not practical. I'm sure our friends in BIM3 who drink can vouch for what I am saying, or smoke. Okay. They might have tried 1,000 times to stop it, but failed and restarted at some point. As a famous literature quoted, see, stopping cigarette smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I have done it so many times. So, obviously, if you try to use your willpower to stop any bad habit, you may stop so many times. Okay, so or it becomes a joke. So the point is, if you want to stop anything, the only way out is using willpower to stop it. There's no other way. If you believe that willpower can help you stop, or if you believe there is no other way of stopping a habit, you're probably completely mistaken, because willpower will not hold out for a long time. Pretty soon your willpower will lose power and then you'll fall back into the habit. So we can only go for a diachronic regulation or start an alternative habit which is harmless or less harmful. And this is the only way to stop a habit, or maybe even de-addict. Why I'm saying this is, even in say relationships, if you have a habit of fighting, quarreling, whatever, or getting into a conflict at the drop of a hat, if you think that you can use your willpower to not to do this next time, you are utterly, completely mistaken. You can do it only by finding an alternative methodology, or in other words, when you feel like argue in a different way, or when things get down to a fight or a conflict, take the conflict in a different direction. You cannot use willpower and refrain from a conflict, which is not possible. That's what studies at Rutgers reveals. So the thought is open for debate.